Hello guys and welcome to this channel. In today's review we're going to take a look at the wireless earbuds from a company called Bluedio, and this is a pair that's called Particle. A little spoiler, I'll say that this packaging looks pretty much exactly the same as the previous generation of earbuds from Bluedio, which was called F-Faith. So anyway, let's not waste our time, let's unbox the packaging and see what's actually waiting for you inside. So inside you'll find a charging case for your earbuds, obviously earbuds themselves, a short charging cable with a USB Type-C connector, and some spare silicone ear tips. Okay guys, let's talk about the charging case first of all. Inside you'll find a battery, which is 650 milliamp battery, which you can fully charge in 3 hours, which is pretty good in my opinion. Right at the back you'll find your charging port, which is USB Type-C, which it should be. The case itself is all made out of plastic, and if we compare it to QCY T4, for example, you can see it's slightly wider, it's slightly taller, and it's also slightly longer than a QCY. So it's the size of the Bluedio Particle is quite impressive, not in a good way. This is quite bulky, it's quite a chunky case itself. So when you open up your case, each and every single time you'll find this little LED light lighting up, but it's quite a dim green light which will not annoy you during the night times. Inside you'll find the earbuds themselves. Let's take them out and have a closer look. This time Bluedio went with all the golden accents, and you can see it absolutely everywhere around the earbuds, and also the charging ports got the golden accent as well. The earbuds themselves got a 50 milliamp battery, which Bluedio says will last you for a continuous playback for about 6 hours. In reality, you should expect somewhere around 4 to 4.5 hours of playback time with a 70 to 80% volume. Little spoiler, these earbuds will not provide a sort of a really high volume whilst playing back your music. Compared to, let's say for instance, AirPods Pro or QCY T4. This is slightly quieter because the Bluedio has got a different approach to how the earbuds should sound. There isn't like it's not an active noise cancellation, but there is some sort of like an equalizer noise cancellation. So when you listen to these earbuds at, let's say, 20 to 30% volume, you'll find that the outer noise will be reduced significantly. So therefore these earbuds don't have to sort of go full on and sort of blast your ears in order to isolate the outer world. They can be quieter, but they can still provide a good quality sound at lower levels. So the earbuds use Bluetooth 5.0 to connect to your phone, and to be honest with you, Bluedio connected to my iPhone, I've seen a few dropouts, but nothing major, and they do sort themselves out during over the period of time. So that's absolutely fine. There is also a IPX5 rating, so that means the sweat and a light rain wouldn't damage your earbuds. The only trouble with Bluedio that I found with all of their earbuds is that the silicone ear tips that they provide are slightly undersized to, let's say, the ones you'll find on a QCY or AirPods Pro and things like that. So these are more suited for people with a smaller ear canals rather than people with a sort of regular ear canal. So myself, I always find that these don't sit in my ears as snug as the other earbuds. The way you control your earbud, obviously this is a physical button, it's a not capacitive touch button, and the way you control it is when you click button once, that will either put your music on pause or you can resume playing the music. Click it twice on the right earbud and you will increase the volume of your music. Click twice on the left earbud and you will decrease the volume of your music. 3 clicks on either earbud will activate voice assistant. 4 clicks on either earbud will dial the last phone number that was dialed on your phone. And if you press and hold either button on either earbud, that will either right earbud will skip track forward or rewind track backwards on the left earbud. And also, if you got a phone call coming through, if you click either of earbuds once, that will allow the phone call to go through to your earbuds, or if you want to reject the phone call, you just press it twice and the phone call will stop. So I think now it's a good time for us to have a look at how the microphone of this earbud sounds. And there's only one microphone, it's not a stereo pair. And I'll also show you what's the latency whilst watching YouTube videos and whilst playing games on your phone will be. and then we'll come back and we'll summarize today's video. So now you have a chance to listen to how the microphone sounds in these earbuds. I'm in a quiet room, talking calmly. My voice is somewhere sort of mid-tone, and you can hear how the microphone sounds. Now I'm in the subway of New York, and the train is just leaving, and you can hear how my voice sounds now. You've got people talking around me, and yeah, that's how the microphone sounds in a loud environment. You decide whether it's any good or not. So now that you've seen absolutely everything, you've heard how these sound and how the microphone works, I think it's a good time for us to summarize today's video. The build quality of the earbuds and the case itself is good, the battery life is excellent, the connectivity to your phone will stay well connected with minor dropouts now and then, which is not a big deal. These are slightly overpriced in my opinion, because I bought them when they first came out and they were like on really good offer, so I paid only $16 US, whereas all I can see on AliExpress right this minute is prices around 25 to 27 US, which I think is slightly overpriced, considering that the Bluedio Particle is not that much of a difference between their previous predecessor like TL2 or F-Fate models, which are slightly, well, not slightly, but actually a lot cheaper nowadays. I'm not sure you should actually upgrade. If you haven't had a Bluedio earbud and you really fancy this particular design, then by all means, yeah, you can buy and you'll probably be happy. Now about the sound quality, not really being blown away. I always use QCY or Halo brand. I always use the medium-sized earbuds, and they ear tips, and they feel absolutely fine. Whereas these is the largest size, and they're too small for me. So they don't provide that seal that if it was there, the bass would have been much better. But for me, unfortunately, the bass is not quite there. Even with the F-Fate or TL2, so the previous models that Bluedio produced, they were a lot better. The bass was like really there, and the noise cancellation was sort of working all right and all those things. So sound, not for me, and I'm not sure whether it's going to be good for you or not. So I think Bluedio really needs to work on that. I like the design, I like the way the case looks and all those things, but yeah. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and if you got any questions, don't forget to leave them down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.